Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. From sports clinics to community service, Rock provides a range of beneficial activities to Visitation Valley youth. Curt Yagi, Rock's executive director, joins me now. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so first, Rock stands for Real Options for City Kids.
That's correct, yeah.
And what are some of those options?
So our specialty is sports and outdoor adventures. So that's the core of what we do. So we'll do sports clinics for lots of kids. We'll also do fun outdoor stuff like surfing, zip lining, camping, and all sorts of stuff. But in addition, we do after-school programming as well.
And this is for youth that pretty much wouldn't get those opportunities otherwise, right?
Yeah, correct. So we serve a small community in San Francisco called Visitation Valley, low income, high violence, and there's not a lot of resources there. So we've been there for almost 20 years serving that community. And so it's really nice to see kids get out.
Sure, and doing these outdoor activities and being so involved, what does that do for them?
You know, it's a lot of things, confidence, self-esteem, just seeing new things. It's pretty amazing. We'll take elementary school kids out camping, and it's really interesting to see city kids go into an environment where there's no sound,
Sure.
and they say, "What is that
No
sound?"
video games,
that's
none
no
of
sound.
that.
Yeah, that's silent. So it's a little bit interesting to see that happen.
And this is a picture from one of the camping trips? Or are they scaling a rock?
That's actually in San Francisco, if you
Oh,
believe
okay.
it. It's rock climbing. We'll do that a couple times a year.
Okay, that's a lot of fun.
It is
That
fun.
teaches a lot of what? Courage and...
Courage, confidence, trust. You have to trust the person that's belaying you, that they're not going to drop you.
Sure. So a lot of these activities, I mean, it's fun, but it's not all about fun. I mean, you're really engaging them, and it's all about long-term success as well, right?
Long-term success. So we actually have kids when they're about 5 or 6. Our goal is to have them through their lifetime of their childhood and with consistency of adults. So it's role modeling. It's just seeing people who are successful as adults. You know, we have a lot of former participants who come back and volunteer and work for us. So it's a good thing to see these kids you know, develop over time.
You talked a lot about outdoor adventures, but you also have sports and fitness too.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
We have, you know, our signature program is our Saturday sports clinic. So we'll get about 50 elementary school kids on a Saturday with about 30 volunteers and lead them through just fun games and sports and basketball, volleyball, soccer, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's great. So they get the team aspect. Here's some basketball pictures.
Right.
And then you also have leadership training, and I guess through sports as well. That's teaches some leadership, right?
That's correct. I mean, you know, the great thing is we have a lot of kids that come back and, you know, we hire young people that are in high school and even after they graduate. And, you know, another thing for our Saturday program is we actually start them involved with community service work. And so they're starting to give back or volunteer in our programs just to give them that opportunity to lead and help others.
And paying it forward too.
That's right.
Yeah, what's the age range?
6 to 17.
Okay, and girls too?
Girls, boys. If they go to school or live in Visitation Valley, they can be in our program.
Okay, and you yourself, you were in the tech industry for many years.
I was.
And then you got involved with Rock how?
So I was in technology. I was a computer science major in college, so had no idea I wanted to do nonprofit work. I got this random email probably 17 years ago from someone on a soccer team, and they said, there's this great organization called Rock. They need volunteers on their Saturday program. I showed up and I was just hooked, so I just kept volunteering every single Saturday. I took vacation to go to camp, and just one thing led to another, and then 11 years ago, I said, I think I'll be executive director, sure.
Yeah.
Why
well,
not?
What hooked you? What is it about the organization? Because I'm sure people are out there who want to volunteer.
Absolutely. You know, it's just such a welcoming environment. And, you know, the interesting thing about when I started volunteering, I was thinking, I'm doing these kids a favor. But it's that feeling you get of volunteering is it's a little bit of selfish feeling where it's very satisfying. And I was feeling guilty at first that I was having maybe even a better time than the kids. And so that's kind of inspired me to say, you know what, I deserve to have a good time too. And so if we're all having a good time, it's great. And so that's what you can expect as a volunteer.
And sometimes I think through volunteering, they teach you more than you teach them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that's what sucked me in. I mean, as soon as I got there, it was just such a warm environment, and the kids you get instant love because they like to see adults. And it hooks you in.
That's great. So this is exciting. Rock's going to turn 20 years old.
20 years in the fall.
Yeah. Any big celebration?
We have a couple things. So we're going to do a big fun play day in September, where we're going to have all kinds of games and sports for mostly kids and families in our community, and then a bigger, more formal event in probably October.
How can people get involved?
just go to our website, rocksf.org. My email's on there. They can email me directly. That's fine. I'll respond to everyone. Volunteering.
He said it. He said he'll respond to everyone.
Because I know all the millions of people that are watching right now will want to respond.
And you're looking for volunteers, but also for full-time and part-time staff?
Yeah, so everything's on our website, and we're on social media as well. And so we're hiring full-time, part-time. We need volunteers, after school, even Saturdays. We need corporate sponsors for even group volunteering and stuff like that.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Thanks for coming on the show and telling us all about it.
Welcome.
And for more information on Rock sports and academic programs, please log on to rocksf.org. Again, that's rocksf.org. Coming up, we'll learn about daring exhibitions at the San Francisco Art Institute.